Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Zero here. Welcome back to The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. We're in part 4 of our series so far. I hope everybody's been enjoying it. I
just
sure
can't
have been.
sleep.
We just
I lie
talked to
down
Brother
and close
Martin. We
my
just
eyes,
told him
but
that
I
he
can't
is
stop
Uriel
thinking.
Septim's son, and he believes us. So now I believe that we need to bring him all the way to Wyron Priory, if I said that right. Waynon Priory. Yep, so we have already been to Coral. So what I'm actually going to do is we're just going to fast travel up here. Just because the path that we would take is the path that we took in episode 2, I believe. And yeah, we don't really need to go through that again right now. We're going to be doing plenty of exploring in this series. There is no need to rush, but yeah, I figured we would just do this real quick. Come up here. Honestly, I've had him with me for a significant amount of the story before, so it wouldn't even be the biggest deal if we kept him with us, but oh well. For now, we're gonna come up here. Pretty sure this is where we end up, like, delivering him in quotations or dropping him off or whatever. Oh, what did I just come across? What kind of enemies are over here? The dog? Oh, whoa. Aranor. Hold on, tell me what
I
happened.
don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Mabarel is dead.
Ooh, who's attacking Wayne and Priory?
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran.
Where's Joffrey? Is he safe?
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
I can do this. Come here, buddy. You're bullying my friends. That is not cool at all. I do not like that. That's not cool at all. Alright, we got one of them. Brother Martin, you gotta calm down, bro. Chill out. This is not your fight. You don't really need the help. I don't need you dying on me. Oh, stop. What is going on here? Oh, oh, I think we're getting more help. Okay, that works. Can we loot these people? What did they have? Some gold. Hey, I can never complain about gold. Gold bread loaf. Love those too. What I was gonna say is I wanted to talk to Brother Martin.
I think we should find your friend Joffrey at once.
Follow me.
I'm with you.
Alright, well, that's all you have to say. That's fine. We will go talk to Joffrey. Why did the quest go away? Like, he's in this building, isn't he? Is this Wayne Priory? Wayne Priory? Is it this building right in front of me? Am I an idiot? Probably. I think so, yeah. This is the place where we've got to be. Alright, assassination. Ooh, something else for us to read. Okay, the Black Horse Courier, Special Edition, Emperor and heirs assassinated. Elder Council named as regents. Emperor Uriel Septim, is that the 7th? Wait. Yeah, I think so. Uriel Septim, the 7th? Damn, now I'm like second guessing myself. But I think that's the 7th, is dead at the age of 87. Having ruled Tamriel for 65 years, he was killed by assassins unknown. At the same time, in separate locations, the late emperor's 3 sons and heirs, Crown Prince Geldal, 56, Prince Enmen, 55, Prince Ebel, 53, were slain by other assassins. An investigation into the identity and motives of the assassins is underway, but the Elder Council, Imperial Guard, and Blades Guard have forbidden the publication of reports and rumors concerning the event until further notice. By ancient precedent, the Elder Council rules the Empire until a new emperor is crowned. No direct heirs survive, and the Council has proposed no list of candidates. Chancellor Akato, Imperial Battle Mage, speaking for the Elder Council, presented an appeal to the Empire's citizens for calm and asked that the people remember the Emperor, his sons, and the Elder Council in their prayers. Emperor Uriel's early reign was marked by peace and prosperity. The Empress Gala Varia bore him 3 healthy sons, was a loving companion to the Emperor, and a great favorite of the people. However, the emperor and the empire suffered terribly during the imperial simulacrum. Simulacrum? Uh, year 3E, 389 to 399, when he was held captive in oblivion while the usurper Jaeger Tharn assumed his appearance and ruled in his stead. Emperor Uriel was finally rescued and restored, and the impostor defeated by the agency of the sorceress Raya Silmain and her shadowy protege. But the affairs of the empire were in great disorder, and Empress Calavoria, exhausted by her ordeal, withdrew from the public life. The decades following the Restoration were once again peaceful and prosperous, but increasing political tensions among the petty states of northwest Tamriel finally erupted in the Wars of the Iliac Bays, resulting in the establishment of the northern borders of Daggerfall, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Orsinium, and culminating with the remarkable events associated with the Warp in the west. The latter years of the Emperor's reign have seen a flourishing of imperial influence in the provinces, and with a fortunate resolution of the religious wars in the Vardenfell crisis, and with the wise and firm guidance of King Helseth and his mother, Queen Berenzia, an extension of high imperial culture even into the more remote parts of Morrowind. The Emperor's murder and the murder of his three sons is a terrible crime and a great tragedy to the Empire. Battle Mage Akato assures us that all resources of the Elder Council, the Legion, the Guard, the Arcane University, and the Imperial Battle College are being employed to bring the assassins to justice. But in the meantime, the greatest tribute we citizens can offer to the memory of our beloved Empire is to go earnestly and diligently about our daily affairs, honoring the life of the great empire he loved so much and served so faithfully for so long. Alright, that was a mouthful. I'm gonna take that.
Don't do that.
I shouldn't have said that. That was, oh my god, another letter. Mother, please don't worry. The Elder Council knows what it is doing. Uriel was an old man. They knew he wouldn't live forever, and I'm sure they had plans for his succession. Of course, now with the three princes dead, it's not clear who will be the next emperor, but it's happened before. There are precedents, I'm sure. And anyway, Akato and the council have been running the empire for the past 15 years anyways, so there's nothing to worry about. Everything will be fine. I don't know what you've read or heard, but here at the Priory, everyone seems to think it must have been madmen or witches or crazy cultists. It doesn't look at all political. It's horrible and depressing, but the Empire will survive. There will not be rioting or civil war or another warp in the West. So please, if you like, go stay with Uncle Kor and Aunt Hera on the farm for a while, but I'm certain you'll be perfectly safe in the city. I'll try to get down to visit as soon as possible, and I hope to hear from you soon. Your loving son, Piner.
Don't do that.
Hello. Alright, I just was reading, but that's right, I was just reading. Alright, this is all stealing, so I'm not going to be stealing. Where is he? Is he sleeping? Hang on. Where is he? Wait a minute. Do I have it selected? Am I in the right place? Oh, am I not done helping protect them? I'm silly. I just read that whole thing. Oopsie daisies. Oh, in here? Oh, that wasn't even Wayne and Priory.
Your timing is excellent. I'll take the one.
Bang, bang, bang.
Paradise awaits me.
Parry and strike.
Paradise awaits me. Paradise.
Here we go. Got my dagger out now. My dagger will make you fall. See what I did there? Alrighty. I've never actually played Morrowind or Daggerfall, so I'd be really interested to play those on the channel one day. Not today, but one day. Maybe. That'd be cool.
Back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Waynon House. We need to go see if it is safe.
I'll go check on the amulet.
We'll go together, but I fear the worst.
Alrighty, whatever you say, boss. Let's go. I like how we just ignored Martin almost completely. That's fine for now. Alrighty.
Hello.
Hello? Interesting. We're going! We're
Good
going!
morning.
Oh. Wait. You
Poor
wrote that
Briar
note.
Maberel. He was dead when I came outside. Who could have done this?
Order of
It isn't
Talos.
widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades. Chapter houses of the Order, like Wayne Priory, provide safe houses for traveling Blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here.
The Blades.
The Blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former Blades. I myself was training as a Blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way.
Assistance?
Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my Blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you.
One warp in the
Good
west?
day.
Oh my god, he just gave me another book that I gotta read. Alrighty, time to read again. Oh god, that's crazy. Okay, wait a minute. Why do I actually want to read this? Because I was just wondering what the warp in the west was from one of the earlier texts that we were reading. Alright, maybe we'll read that. We'll keep it on us, obviously. Alrighty, where did you go, Bo?
They've
There you
taken
are.
it. The Amulet of Kings is gone. The
No!
enemy has defeated us at every turn.
I found Martin. He
So
is
it has
safe.
not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will.
Where will Martin be safe?
Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once.
Oh, wow, we got a lot to ask him. Alright, the Blades.
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
Alright, Mehrunes Dagon.
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
Tell me what you know about the Elder Council.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
Dragon Fires. Let's see.
The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
Cloud Ruler Temple. That's where we're bringing Martin.
Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruma, our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge of last resort. Martin will be as safe there as anywhere.
Boris. Boris?
One of the youngest Blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
Amulet of Kings.
With the amulet taken by the enemy, we must get Martin to safety at Cloud Ruler Temple.
And then let's click assistance on him.
You may as well take Priam Aberel's horse from the stable. He won't have use for it any longer.
All right, I will do this.
Get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Alrighty, let's go. Okay, bud, follow me. We're heading out. We're gonna bring you to Cloud Ruler Temple. I wonder how far away it is. I think it's not too crazy far from where we are. No, it's not too bad. Especially when we have that horse. Where is the horse? I don't know where it is. Oh, in here. The Prior Mabel's horse. There we go. Look at that. I was gonna say, there's absolutely no way you are walking, right? Come on, follow me. They're on their way. Yeah, they're coming. Can kind of get going here. This game is actually so cool how you can just ride around on a horse. Very, very nice. You can even get horse armor as a DLC. Can you believe that? I think I have it too. I just don't care or wear it. They are really far behind me. Damn, okay. I'm just going to continue down this path for now. I believe we can pick stuff while we're here. Yep. We can. Very nice. Yeah, we'll just continue down this path. We got quite a bit to go. Shouldn't be all that bad though. They're both still behind us. We're chasing away some of the deer. That's okay. They can be scared. Man, this music is actually pretty good, to be honest. Ooh, ooh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me get off this bad boy. You are literally, you just tried to hit my horse, bandit? Now you're gonna die. Just for that, that's how you die. You know, I'm gonna punch you right in the face. Care how many punches it takes. You're done. See? You're done. Could take that steel warhammer. But I don't really want to. Hey, excuse me, I have to loot this horse. There we go. Alright. Now let's keep going. Where did they go? Oh, right there. Alright. Let's keep moving along. We might as well. I want to look at... Gotcha. Alright, that's fine. It's fine for now. Alrighty. Now I got a dog that wants to fight me. Great. There. Get back on the horse. Continue our journey. Okay, great. We're just going straight across now. Not a care in the world. How far behind are they? Oh, over 100 meters. That's fine. They can stay that way. I really don't care. We're just going straight this way. Did I pass an Oblivion gate? No. That's fine then. That's fine for now. Oh, I should have repaired my armor. Honestly, I should do that. Next checkpoint I get, maybe I should. Maybe I will. You know what? Maybe I'll just do that. Gonna make me then. Come on, why are you stopping? Go up the hill. Can't go any faster? I guess not. I waited for a minute and they barely even came up. Alright. Am I going the wrong way, right way? Maybe both is the wrong way. Maybe they're all wrong ways. Straight up a mountain probably is the wrong way, to be honest with you. At least on a horse. Come on, let me go. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Oh, well. We'll figure it out as we go. Go around the mountain like this. Is this, ooh, Moranda? Yeah, let's go here. Why not? Ooh! Already throwing hands at me. Are you for real? An imp. I gotta get them away from the horse. Hey guys, get away from the horse. Hey, hey, hey. That's crazy. That just went straight for the horse. I'm gonna kill you for that. You're all dead. There you go. Look at that. Impagal, give me it. My horse okay? My horse is okay. Alright. Time to head inside now. We're gonna go get all the good stuff in here. All the loot. Dun 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 dun. Whoa, what is that? Oh, what are you? Troll? Come here. Let's fist fight, troll. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I know. Oh! What are you gonna do when they come for you? What is down here? Oh, lockpick. First lockpick of this episode. Honestly, I don't think we did one last. There we go. First try. Alrighty. What's in here? Dude, an imp? I wouldn't have believed it if you had told me before I walked in. There we go. I want to check something. Let's check our character. Strength, agility. Why is speed down? I don't know. Whatever. Hand to hand. That's what I wanted to see. Your power. So at level 25, we got Apprentice. Your power attacks deal more damage, and you recoil armed opponents when blocking. I think we already had that. Level 50, we're going to get your power attacks have a chance to disarm your opponents. Your attacks can hit creatures immune to physical damage. It's actually really cool. And then 75, your attacks deal fatigue damage. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that. Kind of excited. We're almost at 50, so yeah, I want to keep practicing this. Because if we can get the disarm one, that'll be really helpful in the arena in the Imperial City. So I'm probably going to try to hit 50 before that. Can we get past here? I don't know if I really need to. Probably just go around. Whatever. That's fine with me. Yeah, right here. Literally. No, actually that wasn't. But that's fine. I don't even care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, okay, that's not very good stuff actually. Potion of sorcery. Yeah, whatever, bro. Hurt me all you want. What is this? Is there something here? What is going on? Run! Varla stone cage. Okay, I see. How do we activate it? Down here? Hello? 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 Where the fuck? Okay, well that's empty, my guy. Okay. Cool. Can get our restoration up a lot. Okay, now I feel like I've just been walking in circles, but I guess I haven't been here. Or have I? I honestly don't know. This way? I honestly don't know. I don't think that's it. That's a potion of healing. Iliad statue, take. That's cool. Chill. Calm down. I'm not. It doesn't hurt that bad. I forgot what I could even be looking for, to be honest with you. What am I looking for again? I don't know. I'm really good at this game. Kill the rat! That was easy. Hello? Some more enemies? You know, I'll take killing the enemies. I don't mind. I really don't mind. Is this the gate I was looking to open? Okay, I don't know, man. Maybe, maybe not. Haven't really gotten all that much loot yet. Punch in the face! Okay. Interesting. What's in here? Anything good? Oh yeah. Actually, these I do consider those to be good. Alright, put healing and then take out our blade. Okay, just swipe, slice, slice and dash. There we go. Killed the troll. Now try to grab all these. Run around and grab all of them quickly. Oh, you want to mess with me, Gall? Or imp thing? Then I'll mess with you. Alrighty. Yeah, that's right. Alright, I'll take all of it. Take the troll fat. I need it. What? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that, bud? That was not cool. Not cool at all. Alright. Finish these. Oh. I didn't even see that there was one down here. Come here, bud. I'm coming for you. Ooh, ooh. Oh yeah. He didn't even know what came. He had no idea what happened. Alright. I get so lost in these dungeons. I mean, I know if I want to get out, I can always just use that spell. I just don't. I can hardly tell how to actually go deeper into them. That's always really cool. Oh. Okay, buddy. Stop. Okay, chill. Oh, no, don't kill me. Inventory. Go down to potions. Potion healing. Alright, that should be more than enough. Wait, how did he die? What the fuck happened? Ooh. You know what I want to test? Which I haven't really. Let's do fire damage on touch. No! I didn't know that was a one-time use fucking spell. Are you kidding me? Like, for real? That's a little bit confusing. Oh! Oh god! Yep, more potions already. Can I put potions on something? Probably. Okay, we're gonna put potions on 2. The weak one, yep. There we go. Cool. Okay. And then 8. Can do that. We can drink a couple potions. Wow, that's so nice. Wow, that's really good. They're clearly not weak to that. I just gotta summon this thing. And go for it! Oh, this one feels stronger than the other one. Get him! There we go. Alright. Oh, we already looted that one. Cool. Alright, heal up quick. As much as I can. Anything to loot over here while I'm healing? No, just a rat. Alright, launch a couple of these at him, get him started. Is he even detecting I'm over here? Would seem not. Hello? Oh, he just wasn't coming at me. I don't know why. Woo! Alright, come at me, motherfucker. I got you now. You ain't stand a chance. Come on, come on. I got you. All the way down. There we go. Alright, all at once. Took me a minute, but I got it. I got that troll. He didn't stand a chance. Definitely not. There we go. I accidentally did that healing potion, actually, but whatever. I gotta get used to it being 2. I feel like I should change it to something else, probably, but you know, whatever. Alright, I'm going up here. I'm gonna try to get out of here. I never even know what the point of these things are. It's kind of just to explore and get loot and kill stuff. So let's actually put what is it called? Clairvoyance? Clairvoyance? Yeah, let's do that one. Let me out, let me out. Oh, I have to go the opposite way. Wait a minute. Now I'm curious. Did I get everything up there? Nope. Nope, because there's still these. And you know, I like these. I barely even know what they do. I think these actually regenerate your magicka pretty quickly and things like that. Okay, holy shit. Oh, come on. Fucking focusing. I was really trying not to die. That's bullshit. Alright. Gonna put on clairvoyance and then go steal all those over there and then run away. And then get the hell out of here. Gonna ignore all the trolls and all the rats, everything. Why? Because this game pisses me off sometimes. So, just ignore it. Just ignore your problems and they'll go away. Things really don't de-aggro in this game, but you know. Just gonna pretend that they do for a moment. Why is it not telling me I gotta go down here? Hello? Oh, where do it? What the fuck is going on? Oh, is it just because I have brother Martin with me? Oh my god, let's get out of here, Martin. He's gonna die down here and I'm gonna lose. Imagine. That'd be crazy. Alright, that does not help. Can I fast travel? No, shit. Alright, what quest do I have? Wayne and Priory. Yeah, let's help me get out. Get me out of here! Excuse me. Alright. Let us keep going. Huh! Oh yeah, this is the place I could not get through. I love it. Oh, I see. And then I went all the way around in a fucking circle forever to get there. That's kind of crazy, actually. Kind of crazy annoying. Hopefully we got to go through this door. I honestly have no idea. Well, there's some new enemies to fight. Sorry, I was adjusting my mic quickly. What is over here? Oh my god, it's just... Oh my god. Help me get out of here, guys. Come on. This way? Hopefully. I hope so. I really don't think I'm getting out of here. I do this. Okay, this is gonna help me get out, I think. I'm a dumbass. Yeah, I just gotta follow that now. Because I had it set to the quest with Martin and Joffrey, so it was leading me directly to them, not outside. It took me 20 minutes to find that one out. So now we're gonna get on our way out pretty easily and probably pretty fast. Yeah, that's literally the way out right here. Cool. That works for me. That works for me. Excuse me? Oh, my horse is down here. I was like, where the hell is it? Alright, now we need the Wayne Priory one. And we gotta go. Let's keep going to Wayne Priory. Off we go to the Wayne Priory. We're going up this way. Run! Run! Alright, yeah, I do think we're actually going to try to read that book. The Warp in the West or whatever it's called. I think it'd be interesting. Oh great, there's an imp right there. You can't attack on a horse and they just won't de-aggro, so you actually have to get off and fight them. Which is kind of annoying, but oh well. Get our hand-to-hand up a little bit. Woo! Back on the horse. And we can continue our journey. Over this way. All the way up the mountain. Wait, yeah. It would make more sense to get on the road, actually, and just follow the road. It would make much, much more sense, to be honest with you. Is this the road? Where is the road? Wait a minute. I see. No! I'm not trying to get off the horse.
Parry and strike.
Yeah, you guys can fight that thing. I'm gonna get on the road. There it is. I think it's gonna go up here anyways, the road, but yeah, right here. Look at that. That is actually insane. That's unreal. Imperial City. It just looks so good. That might be thumbnail material right there, to be honest with you. I just screenshotted that, grabbed a screen grab of it. So definitely going to be the thumbnail. That's probably why you clicked on this video. Alrighty, we're just going to continue down this path. Still got a little bit of a ways to go. It's a very scenic route though. Very nice. All the way up here on this mountain. Crossing this bridge right here. Very cool. I love that actually. So cool. I just can't get over how awesome this game looks. It is amazing! Amazing! I'd say this has been a fairly successful episode. We brought Martin to Joffrey and all that, and we're pretty much going to bring him all the way up to Cloud Ruler Temple. Just gotta actually get all the way up here. Oh, I forgot I was following the road. I'm so bad at following roads. I really am. But most of the time, I don't know if you'll get there faster, but you will discover less things on main roads. It's just a little smoother sometimes, especially with a horse. Alrighty, get all the way up here. Come on, come on. Come on! Wayne and Prior Maberel's paint horse. Come on, come on. I'll give you an apple. Is that what horses eat? They eat hay, apples, stuff like that, I think. Probably. If I had to guess. Yeah, let me know what you guys actually want for this series down in the comments. You want to just see me go around and exploring a bunch of dungeons and episodes, or just kind of how I'm doing it. I don't mind how I'm doing it. Just basically whatever I run into, whatever I feel like. If I feel like doing stuff later, then I'll do it later. Haven't really been going with much of any. Wait, how did I do this? I genuinely don't understand how I managed to skip over the town completely. To be honest with you, I actually don't understand how I did that at all. Where is the path? Still further. Oh well, we'll find it. Because it is kind of difficult to actually get up here. I think this is it right here. Yes, it is. It is indeed it. Alright. All the way now. Come on. Our people are so far behind as well, but it shouldn't matter once we actually get there, hopefully. I hope at least it doesn't matter. That would be awkward and kind of suck if it did. I'd be like, oh man. Alrighty. Jump. Get out. Get out. Needs a key. What? Do I have to wait for them? Well, I guess this will be a good time to read that book then, right? Why not? Alrighty. We're going to do our best to read it. Gotta actually find it. Where are you? Oh, The Warp in the West. Okay, 23 pages. Alright. The Warp in the West. A report compiled by Ulvios Tarot, Blades Archivist. Secret. For your eyes only. For your eyes only. I don't know why I say things so weird. Let me offer my congratulations to your lordship for your recent appointment as ambassador to the court of the Wayrest. Your lordship asked me to review of existing Blades accounts from 3E 417 concerning the warp in the West and for a summary of the current state of affairs there. Since your leadership was in Black Marsh serving in the staff of Admiral Sassurius at the time, you probably know of these events only from Imperial proclamations and chapel declarations, which identify this period as the Miracle of Peace. During the Miracle of Peace, according to the official accounts, the formerly racked Iliac Bay region was transformed overnight from a patchwork of squabbling duchies and pretty kingdoms into the peaceful modern counties of Hammerfell, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Orsinium. The Miracle of Peace, also known as the Warp in the West, is celebrated as the product of the miraculous interventions of Stendar, Mara, and Akatosh to transform this troublesome region into peaceful, well-governed imperial county. The catastrophic destruction of landscape and property and the large loss of life attending upon this miracle is understood to have been tragic and beyond mortal comprehension. Inasmuch as this account confirms and validates the current borders of these counties and identifies their rulers and boundaries of these counties as ordained by the Nine, the Miracle of Peace serves imperial objectives as peaceful consolidation of ancient petty states and sovereign sovereigns into manageable imperial jurisdictions. The other remarkable features of these events: mass disappearances, armies mysteriously transported hundreds of miles or completely annihilated, titanic storms and celestial phenomenon, apparent local discontinuities of time, fit comfortably into the notion that these events are part of a vast, mysterious divine intervention. However, this is only the public account of these events, and as you may suspect, it conflicts with many other accounts. In short, while this explanation suits imperial policy, it has little historical validity. Your lordship should know that the Blades have concluded that there is no plausible historical account of these events, and despairs that a plausible historical account shall ever be produced. The Blades have concluded that a miracle occurred, and so far the events are inexplicable, but the Blades strongly doubt that the miracle was of divine origin. There is a good reason to believe that the ruling families of the 4 modern-day Iliac Bay counties had forewarning of the event. There is also some evidence that some of these ruling families may have been directly or indirectly responsible for the event. We do not know the exact sequence of actions that produced the event, although we are confident that the totem artifact was involved, and that the Blades agent was involved in employing that artifact. We unfortunately lost contact with that agent immediately after the event. His report might have gone some way to resolving the contradictory and paradoxical accounts of the event. The Blades have on file few reports of the agents dating from the warp in the west, period. Most of our agents were lost in this initial dislocations, and others were lost in the confusion after the event. I present a few of these reports to give you a general sense of their limitations, including the report of your diplomatic predecessor, Lord Strail. I will have had access to other private and rumored accounts of the period. I believe you will agree that these documents raise more questions than they answer. The report of Hammerfell agent Briarbird. I was assigned in the Alerker Desert, a few miles south of Bergama, on the 9th of Frostfall. I was encamped, as it still was early morning, when I felt the ground shake so violently I was thrown to the ground. Dazed, I was aware of a great roar of a sandstorm, which alarmed me, as I had been on a high dune and had seen nothing like that on the horizon. It was on me before I was even on my knees, burying me in my camp. When I crawled my way out of the sand, I realized that I must make haste and get to Bergama as soon as possible, as all my food and water had been swept away. The sun was just rising as I began. Like I said, when I reached Bergama, it was nightfall. The town was in chaos, filled with the soldiers of Sentinel. The lord of Bergama's fortress was in ruins. There had been an attack, but no one had seen it, only the invasion that followed it. The soldiers of Queen Akarethi of Sentinel refused to be interviewed about how they had accomplished this sneak attack. But I came to learn that the whole of northern Hammerfell now belonged to them. Even stranger, I discovered that my walk from sunrise to sundown had not taken me not 1 day, but 2. It was now the 11th day of the month, not the 10th. I had lost a day somewhere, and so apparently had everyone else, except Akarithi's soldiers, who somehow were aware of the correct day. I since concluded that they had received advanced warning, and so were better prepared to deal with the strange confusion of time and dates associated with the warp. Oh, that's super interesting. I'm doing my best reading this off to you guys, but this is actually really intriguing. The report of High Rock agent Grey Lady. I was, at the time of the warp, undercover as a witch in the Skeffington Coven of Fyrigeus in central High Rock. In order to give my report, I had volunteered for an expedition to gather supplies, which would allow me the freedom to reach my contact in Cam Lorne. I was traveling northeast along the foothills of the Worthgarian Mountains on the 9th of Frostfall, when I had felt a great heat behind me. Like a fire, I turned, but I regret to say I cannot tell you what I saw. The healers tell me my eyes were burned out of my sockets. I think I must have fallen into the state of semi-consciousness, for I distinctively remember falling as the ground seemed to give away beneath me. Then there was a series of explosions in the distance to the south, and I heard high whistling noises that were getting louder, coming closer. I had my shield with me, and unfortunately anticipated that volleys of some sort were falling from the sky, though I could not see them. I could hear them coming from a distance away, and was able to use my shield to block them from striking me. The assault stopped suddenly, and I could smell smoke. I learned later that most of the forest of Yakalon and Fyagus had caught fire in an inferno that started further south in Dania and Illison Hills. Unfortunately, I kept my bearings and moved north, finally reaching a temple in the wilderness where my wounds were healed as well as they could be. It was there that I learned that there had been a three-way clash between Daggerfall, Wayrest, and Orsinium, not far from where I had been, and that the land midway between their kingdoms had been decimated. Report of Ambassador Lord, how do you say that? Nigon Strail? His Imperial Majesty had sent me on a delicate errand, the details of which I cannot convey in this unsecure report, but my official capacity was to be the Emperor's ambassador to the court of Wayrest. From there, I was to meet with an old friend, Lady Brisenia, who was already in the vicinity. Foregoing any attempt at stealth, I was on an Imperial bridge sailing westward on the Bijolse? The morning of the 9th of Frostfall, I remember it was a slightly chilly day, but the sky was very blue. We had just passed the delightful riverside village of Candlemas when the captain sounded the alarum. There, in front of us, was a colossal wall of water, at least 30 feet tall. It smashed our barge to splinters before any of us had a chance to react. I woke up on the shore, having been rescued by one of my servants who had miraculously not lost consciousness. He and I and then one other man were the only survivors. At first, I thought that it was suspiciously similar to what happened to another agent of ours in High Rock a short time before, where a freak storm had shipwrecked him in the Iliac Bay near Privateer's Hold. Furious and determined to see if similar forces were at work, I began to quick march to Wayrest. The march, however, was not so terribly quick. The villages all along the Bijolse, I don't know, were on fire, and battles raged between the orcs of Orsinium and soldiers of King Edwayri and the formerly independent principality of Guavadon, just east of Wayrest. I am an accomplished mage and quite able to defend myself, but it took the better part of a week to make it those few miles to Wayrest. King Adwairi and his queen Berenzia were celebrating their great victories when I arrived. By then, I had gathered the barest facts of the matter that simultaneously there were 7 great battles in the Iliac Bay, and no one could describe them all, only their blood-soaked aftermath. To summarize, on the 9th of Frostfall, there had been 44 independent kingdoms, countries, baronies, and dukedoms surrounding the Iliac Bay. If one includes the unconquered territories of the Rothgarian Mountains, the Dragontail Mountains, and the High Rock Seacoast, the Isle of Valfaria, and the Alikurs Desert, on the 11th of Frostfall, there were but 4: Daggerfall, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Orsinium, and all the points where they met lay in ruins as the armies continued to do battle. I was determined to find the truth from the king, even if I had to be the most undiplomatic diplomat to do it. Edwayri, though a general jovial sort, had blustered, saying he did not want to give out military secrets. The queen, ever calm with those unreadable eyes of hers, told me, "We do not know." I think it is safe to assume that Berenzia did not tell me everything, but the facts of her story, which I later verified after pointed interviews in Daggerfall, Sentinel, Orsinium, was that they had learned that a certain powerful ancient weapon was going to be activated. I shan't give the name of it here, out of fear that it would be used against Wayrest. The king had attempted to buy it from the young adventurer who had discovered its whereabouts. Edwayri believed, as it turns out quite rightly, that other powers in the bay had also attempted to win ownership of this device. What happened then, as Berenzia said, we do not know. The morning of the 9th and the morning of the 11th somehow merged through some sort of warp in the west. Wayrest found themselves at war. Their land had expanded threefold, but they were under attack by Daggerfall to the west, Orsinium to the east, and Sentinel to the south. There had been no time to understand what had happened, the king said. They had simply reacted, sending their armies to defend their lands against these enemies whose kingdoms had also gained their territorial advantage. The battles continue on, now months later, as I return to the Imperial City to make my report. What more do I have to say? They are all bloody, violent clashes, as this is always the case with modern warfare. But I have been to the black and desolate no man's land between the 4 remaining kingdoms. No mortal army caused that devastation. I can say that the force that shook the Iliac Bay on the 10th of the Frostfall 3E417 was infinitesimally greater than the power of these mighty kingdoms are wielding today. I can say that there were other strange events on that day which kept the kingdoms from breaking free of the empire, and accomplished likely more besides. And I can say there is nothing left of it, this power, this weapon, in the bay. The warp that created it swallowed it up. Current political affairs in the Iliac Bay. Almost 20 years have passed, and the region, though transformed, has stabilized. There are no more disputed territories, and the kingdoms of Daggerfall, Wayrest, Sentinel, and Orsinium hold their new borders in relative peace. Wayrest spreads across the eastern coast of the bay, stretching from the land formerly called Antisiclare to half of Guavadon. Edwiri has passed on to his ancestors, leaving his kingdom in the hands of his daughter, Elisana, who has 2 children by her royal consort, and seems likely to hold her father's lands. Your lordship may also choose to communicate directly with King Helseth and Queen Berenzia in Mournhold. Primary preoccupations, of course, with Morrowind's affairs. Their primary preoccupations are, of course, with Morrowind's affairs, but they still may have useful observations upon Wayrest ruling families and political environments that may aid in your understanding of the court of Queen Elisana. King Gortwog of Orsinium controls much of the Rothgarian Mountains as well as the profitable river coast of the Bajaldse. He persists in his demands that the Orsinium be recognized as the imperial province separates from High Rock. The Elder Council treats Gortwog as a recognized king and collects taxes directly from Orsinium. But officially Orsinium remains a county of High Rock, though technically it spans both the provinces of High Rock and Hammerfell. The Sentinel has gained the most land, sprawling across the entire southern Iliac Bay from Abibangora beyond the Dragon Tail Mountains to the edge of Moranoth, Orsinium's territory. Queen Akarithi, at her death, left her enormous kingdom to her only surviving son, Lahatan? I don't know how to say that. I think the H is silent. Who is now surely one of the most powerful kings in Tamriel. Daggerfall is still ruled by the Breton king, Gothrid, and the Redguard queen, Abuk I. Their land now encompasses all of western High Rock, from the border they share with Wayrest to the Antclear to the east. Yekalan to the north. They have 4 children now, and are much beloved in their realm. If there are any repercussions of the mysterious warp of the West, they have not yet come to our attention in the course of 20 years in observation. Alright. Well, that book was extremely interesting. Are you kidding? You're still not up here? Alrighty. Well, hopefully they're up there by next episode. That's going to be it for this one, folks. I really do hope you enjoyed part 4. Please keep a lookout for part 5 and check out the playlist down below. Check out all my other series and all that good stuff. And make sure you subscribe, like, comment, tell me how you like this video, all that stuff. And I will catch you guys in the next video. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Peace out.